The only time you should look back in life is to see how far you have come. The words of Calvin Hart. And that was the scenario when we arrived at the Suleja Embankment Dam on the 4th day of July 2023. It was a moment to appreciate how far we've come on Indigo Africa's project site and talk about what next. We had some exciting talking points and amusing events. This video promises to be highly educative and interesting, so please do well to give us a like and share. Do smash the subscribe button as well, so you can stay updated with more exciting videos like this one. My name is Dominic Iyodo, and it gives me great pleasure to be your anchor. You're welcome to our channel.
Hi Dominic.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Fine.
I see you've been staring into that place and I'm wondering, what exactly are you really looking at? What are you...
You know, this is the intake for the water board to produce fresh water. And also this is our intake to have water in our fish farm. And I'm looking at the level. Yesterday, before the massive rain of last night, this water was, this staircase you see there under was half meter above the water. Now it is in the water.
Interesting.
So, yeah, after rain comes sunshine. Today is a very sunny day.
Indeed.
So
Indeed.
But I am happy, and despite all the rain, the water is not turning brown, because in Jabi, that small lake in town, in Abuja town, the water is complete mud.
Interesting.
But here the water is not turning to mud.
Yes, it looks very clear.
The erosion is not of the land around us. It's not too much erosion.
Can we say we still expect more heavy rains? Actually, today is the 4th day of July 2023. And it's...
the big rains are still coming in August and even in September. So, but I believe if we go to the spillway, if we have time today, I believe even the spillway will start spilling very soon or is already spilling.
This is interesting. You know, when I look at all of this, my thoughts flashes to when we started this journey the first time around this Suleja Embankment Dam.
Yeah, we always start from the embankment here, from the road.
Exactly. And you can see a lot of development already. And from this view, I'm sure those of our viewers that are very familiar with us taking views from this point can obviously identify the green everywhere. I mean, regardless of the rainy season, this is green that has been nicely tended. Like you see, the landscaping is really looking good. The moringas are nicely laid there also. I see them looking very big. Mr. Willy, what are your thoughts as we flash back to how far we've come?
What I noticed that things can go very fast. So, you know, when you're planting trees, you do the green areas, you think, oh, it will take years.
Exactly.
I started this plantation and all the planting of grass and trees is not more than a year ago.
Actually.
So it's just 1 year. And so I just want the viewers to understand that don't be disappointed. If you do it now, in 1 year's time you see a big difference.
Exactly.
And I hope you can show our viewers some old videos.
Oh yes.
Some flashbacks.
Oh yes.
So that they have an idea that indeed when you plant it in the right way, you give them some organic manure, you give them some water if they need water, especially in the first year, last year in the dry season.
Exactly.
We had to give water.
Yes.
Otherwise some trees would have died.
Oh yes.
But I know the next dry season
Yeah.
our trees will be stronger.
Obviously.
And also, you know, we are not cultivating any land.
Yes.
We keep everything green because my mentor, Fruitig, is telling me bare land, when you plow it,
Yes.
you kill all the soil. Because the sun will kill all the bacteria, all the fungus, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And even the carbon which is collected in the soil will be oxidized, burn out. So you're actually making your soil poor.
I see.
And we are not doing that. We keep our soil covered with crops or with mulch, with something.
So I can see over there, you seem to have some new ponds.
Yes,
and they look earthy.
The ponds are working, but there's no outlet yet.
Okay.
I can stock fish, but to get the water out, I have to use a siphon or something. So I have not done the drainage because I'm going to other project,
I see.
I think very soon I will not be much in this place again.
Oh.
I have a bit pain in my heart because I really like it, but I have to move on and do another project.
Yes. Well.
But the farm is moving. We are selling fish 2 times a week. It's around 5,000 to 6,000 kilo every week. It could be a little bit more because the production is a bit higher.
Yes.
But I know by time we will get more customers. Customers coming from local area, but also coming from Abuja.
Yes.
And we are trying to get them also from the Kaduna area and from Lokoja.
So how much of impact has the harsh, the harsh economic realities in the country right now with the removal of fuel subsidy and all of that, how much of impact has that had on your sales or patronage? People's buying power, has that affected a lot?
It's difficult to put 1 and 2 together, say, oh, because of the fuel they don't eat your fish. But it's logical. Look, Abuja is a civil servant society.
Indeed.
The salaries are not increasing fast. So
Indeed.
when they have a certain salary and your energy cost is increased with 2 or 3 times,
Yes.
so it has to come from another source.
Exactly.
So people will maybe go out less,
Yes.
also eat less fish,
Indeed.
and it will certainly have an impact on so many businesses, including my own.
Indeed.
So it's sad because the diet of our people
Yes.
will be more on carbohydrates. You know, I call that stomach filling products,
Oh yes.
but not having any nutritional value.
Indeed.
Because also in my country where I come from, the Netherlands,
Yes.
it is also the same situation. When people get less buying power,
Yes.
they tend to buy more less valuable products, nutritional wise, because things which are cheap are actually also not the healthy foods.
Wow. 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 It's a pity, I must say. And while you were talking, something caught my attention. I said I must talk about this because, I mean, for our viewers, sure, as you're watching this, just by the side, you can see what this place was some years ago. Now,
yes, remember that I told you
yes,
that I plant this reed
exactly
around, and I told you I hope in 1 year's time it will be as much as the hair on that dog.
Exactly.
You remember I told you that story?
exactly.
And it's not as much, but it is getting close.
Indeed, because I see the very, I mean, the population or the concentration, should I use the right word, density?
Density is the right
Yes,
word.
is more. And I can imagine the biodiversity that is happening in this very small man-made, do I call this? This is not a pond again. This is some kind of...
No, it's a pond.
It's a pond?
It's a pond. It's a man-made pond, but even this big lake is a man-made lake. It's a dam.
Okay.
Yeah? And this is a man-made pond, but it has no...
Commercial?
It has no, how do you call it, artificial lining, no concrete. It's completely from laterite and clay. So in a way it is a bit natural.
Indeed. And of course, what is happening here is not for the commercial purpose, right?
No. But I put some tilapia inside, and I also put some Nile perch inside.
Yes.
Via Roa. And last week, I wanted to know how big they are.
Yes.
So I catch some with hook, and they were about this size.
Ooh, really?
I should have took my fishing gear.
They were that big?
They were like this. So they were like this when I stocked them.
Oh.
1 year ago.
Yes.
And they were like this.
Wow.
But for me, they're still baby. So everybody was looking at me saying, this guy is catching Nile perch. That's good, sweet. So I said, oh, my baby, you go back. And I just put it back in the water 2 times. The people said, this man is mad. Why is he wasting his time?
Oh, well, you probably just advertised it for some people whose appetite.
Because they have me start fishing my fish.
Exactly. You just showed them the potentials of that little place.
Yeah, and in your business you have staff.
Yes.
And one of my staff was actually undermining the complete working mentality of the others. He had a very bad influence.
Oh my God.
He was very arrogant. He tell all the people, you don't have to work hard, just do it easy.
Wow.
So I told the man, you go for suspension for 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was in the middle of the month, it was 2 months ago. So I gave him for 2 weeks salary. I said, please, come back after you have learned your lesson.
Yes.
Come back on the 1st of June. And he came back on the 5th or the 6th of June. He just came back like that. I said, no, that is not serious. You can go forever. So actually I sacked my first staff.
Oh.
One of my first staff I employed. One of them I also had to sack him. And those guys, they know all the ins and outs.
Yes.
So I know. They know the history of this pond. They know exactly where it is deep and where it's not deep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I put some sneaky things inside the water.
Good.
So when they put the drag net inside, they'll
meet that.
They'll meet that one too. Actually, what is also good to put in the water is acacia. Just acacia pieces of these branches.
Oh really?
Because it has a lot of thorn.
Yeah.
So it stops people from fishing.
But won't they dry? Won't they? What do I call it?
The fish get wounded.
Yes.
No, not really. If they're not pushed anywhere, the fish will not go into those obstacles.
Oh my word! I see your elephant grass, or what they call this?
They call it Napier. That is Napier grass.
That's Napier grass.
Yeah.
They're all over the place now.
Yeah.
They're overdue.
No. According to Mr. Lucky from Uganda, we wait small, then we can start cutting pieces.
Okay.
And start planting them on the other side. So I'm not using it now, I will use it to reproduce.
Okay.
You understand?
Now it's more for the purpose of transplanting to the other side of the project.
So I cut and replant to the other side. The other side has about 3 hectares.
We can see, very, very obvious development around your agroforestry project here. And I was wondering, from the view at the top, we had a very good view of another side. You said you were going to transfer this to.
Yeah, this grasses.
Yes.
I can cut pieces of it.
Okay.
And transplant them inside our new site.
Interesting.
See, this site is just 1 year old, 1 year and maybe 1 month, or 1 year and 2 months. This one, we just planted it 2 weeks ago.
Interesting.
Yeah. So here we have done the 3 lines.
I see. It's looking really good.
The 3 lines are there. We put some beans, some ground green. The tree lines are there. We put Claricidia just last week, but they have to come out. This one.
Yes.
This Claricidia. What is important with those type of Lucina, Claricidia, they are nitrogen fixing trees.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that's very important. If you want to improve your soil, you need to bring nitrogen back in the soil.
I see.
Yeah? So here, between the tree lines, we will do grasses. I don't want to do crops because I don't want to make it more complicated.
Yeah.
When I have enough grasses, now I can even cut them now for the people for the farmers.
Exactly.
Yeah? The goat and the cow.
Exactly.
But I want to use it to transplant. That's why they have to be a bit stronger, a bit thicker, and a bit more wooden type. Yeah. And then I can start putting them in.
Interesting.
But at least we have done and also here we did the beans.
I see them.
It's also for
to fix
bring
nitrogen.
Yes.
I see.
This one is a tree, it's called tamarind. There's very hard wood, and it has also nice fruit to eat.
Interesting.
But it will take time. I will become an ancient man, then I can see this happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's different from the eucalyptus. That one is growing so fast. You can see the eucalyptus there.
Oh,
yes. It was like this last year. You see it here.
Looking really, really big already. The eucalyptus, aside the medicinal value, same plant they use for making electric poles,
yes,
right?
They use it for poles, yes. You see this eucalyptus? It was like that before. And Lucina, this is Lucina. Yeah, also the animals like to eat this one, and also it brings in nitrogen.
Wow.
Then you see this turmeric.
Yes.
The red ginger. Yeah. It's very expensive in Netherlands. I know it's very expensive.
And this one, what is this?
I don't even know what this is. It's a fruit tree, but I don't know. Not guava. It's I don't even know. It's a fruit tree, but I forgot.
I get. Well, there's obvious development here. The the Agro Forestry project.
This is the Claricidia what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Is this? Yeah, I believe the animals not eat it, but it has a lot of value for bringing nitrogen in the soil.
I see. I see. The butterfly seems to be everywhere. Obviously, they found a very good place at.
Oh yeah, look at this small one. See this small one.
Well, it looks so good. Hold on, just maintain that posture. Let me pick you, point into it. It's so comfortable. It doesn't even notice.
Because they know that I'm a friendly butterfly man.
Well, we're coming so close to it and it seems very comfortable.
Because he's enjoying this little flower. Oh,
indeed.
He finds his boyfriend or girlfriend.
Wow, now this is interesting. I must say the progress at this agroforestry project is really good. Thanks to Mr. Fruitage and Lucky.
Lucky, yes.
They've done a very amazing job here for us. And indeed, your men on ground, including Johnson, I mean, they've been amazing to keep this thing looking this good. It's been really good here. The project seems fine, but let's see the fish, because I'm sure a lot of our viewers might be thinking that you're gradually becoming more of a plant man than a fish man they know you for. What would you tell people who think that way?
No, it's not like that. I just want to integrate some activities from the fish farm also into our farm, because I noticed that the mortalities in my farm,
yes,
normally is not that high.
Exactly.
But still it's there, because we have about over 100,000 pieces of fish, and then some fish will certainly die.
Yeah.
I use it to fermentate it with molasses. I leave it there for 6 weeks. I sieve it out, and I use it to improve the soil.
This is interesting.
And actually, it's a bit complicated, but if I have it understood as well, it's not a direct manure for the trees. you are manuring the life
soil?
of the soil.
Interesting.
Yeah?
It's like
Because
renewing the
everything
soil.
everything starts with the life in the soil.
I see.
If the life in the soil is rich, the nutrient availability for the trees will certainly come
Will
out,
increase.
increase.
So you're building the microbes
Yes.
in the soil.
So the microbes I'm building, I'm helping the microbes with this
the
fermentation. We call it fish hydrolyze.
oh.
Yes. And sometimes I just don't want to go for hydrolyzation. I just put a dead fish along the tree. That's also working. It's also food.
You give a sacrifice to the tree. One fish for
So
one tree.
normally people they throw away the dead fish somewhere in a corner.
Oh yes.
I'm using it. Then I still have my fishes, huh? The excrements.
Yes.
I also have them.
Fish
And
poop.
fish poop, and we also use it.
That's interesting.
You see,
I see your guys are really working here. They look very.
yeah, we did just some maintenance.
Yes.
So we cut with the trimmer, we cut the grass. Yeah. But
Looks really good.
we don't plow, we don't do anything like that. We just and all the green stays.
I see.
And I have already one bunch of banana.
Wow.
Hallelujah.
Wow. I see it over there. It's interesting. Your plant nursery looks a little quiet.
We go in snow. But I see they're using our manure. We'll see it now.
Fish poop.
Yeah.
Or the
Look at
hydrolyze.
Yeah. Look at our first little bunch.
Wow. This is a good sign. This is promise kept. Finally.
But I know most of our bananas they will start to flower this year.
Okay.
And I think by November, December we will get some bunches. Also here, I planted some, the distance between the bananas was too high. So I just planted some popos and some moringa. I planted some things in between.
Well, this place looks a lot better, I must say, because
No, the rain is really helping. But you see, this is a waterlogged area. The bananas don't like it so much. They say bananas like water, but they like water, but it should be drained. The soil should be drained. If they're standing with the feet in the water, it's not good.
I guess. How are your ducks doing, by the way?
No, they're doing fine.
Do we
Two
have
are breeding.
Okay.
Two are breeding at the moment.
No ducklings yet.
No, but I expect them very soon. See them now. See, they eat that. We bought juveniles,
Okay. And they eat it.
and they like it. Come and see them. Matthew. Good afternoon. Do you have a dead fish?
Afternoon.
A small dead fish, bring. Bring. I want Dominic to see how they eat that fish. If they're not too big. See Dominic, there's no waste in this farm.
I
See
see.
this small dead fish? Throw it here.
Wow.
Give this, this is a meal, a drake.
This guy is in all of them.
He's a very naughty
Little one
one.
that is bigger than all of them.
Oh, give the female now, it has to lay egg. This is the male, you give
Mr.
only
Johnson.
to the male.
Well done.
Aha, because he is the one that's making egg. You don't expect a duck to be a carnivorous animal, huh?
Oh yes.
They are omnivorous actually.
So they do both. They
They
eat
eat
like
everything.
humans.
Yeah. Opportunistic, huh? Like us.
Take the opportunity.
Like us.
They don't go hunting, but if they see, they take.
Come and see. No, bring it from the container.
I just pick it now. From inside.
No, this one is still in the process.
Okay.
You can see this one is in the process.
If it's ready, you see the water become more brownish.
Yeah, bring that. It's getting ready, yes. You saw it?
Yes, and it smells good.
Yeah, it smells good. It doesn't smell bad. You know, a rotten fish is terrible. You run away.
Oh yes.
This one is fermented, so
That's the
it's not
closest we have. The one we have not.
Oh, you finished all?
Yes, but I think that one is.
Oh, you finished all what we had?
Yes.
So how do you apply them? Do you just throw them on the floor?
No,
or
we
how?
will wait small, then we will sieve out, yeah, the bones, yeah.
Okay.
And then the manure, if you use it, you can even dilute it with 200 times, 1 liter and 200 liter.
Oh.
But I'm lazy, I just do very small, I put for the soil, very small, and then I know there's rain, this is raining season.
It will spread it.
Then the rain will use it to dilute. Yeah? I know, I do it Nigerian style.
Oh yes.
I cut corner.
So now, where have you applied them? And do we see visible improvements? Or it takes a while?
On the moringas I've applied, and I use it also for the trees.
Oh.
Yeah?
This is
And the
interesting.
moringas, they're really growing fast.
No doubt, the moringa plants seems to be doing so well. But we noticed some of them were not because of the insect infestation.
Some look more nicer than others.
Actually, some are not as affected as the others in
No.
terms of what the insects are doing to them.
Yeah, they also are getting very healthy of it.
Yes. Indeed, a lot of prospects around here.
Moringa leaves in the Netherlands, I think something like $20 per kilo. The powder.
The powder.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So they dry the leaves in a soft way
Yes.
for some days, and then they grind them. I've now planted 2,000 of them in poly bags.
Okay.
I want to plant them all, and then I want to see if I can send them by DHL.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. Some good source of foreign
But I
revenue.
cannot use any chemical, of course. Doesn't you
Yes.
understand?
All natural.
Yeah.
Our love grass has indeed taken charge of the whole place, and it looks so good. You have your team doing a good work around here.
Yeah, it's beautiful, eh?
Yes, they're nicely trimming them, and everything looks very green. You still have some new ones in here. Now the fish poop.
Have you harvested? You have not harvested. The fish poop. Okay. Okay, okay. You can see the fish poop. You see, you take it from the bottom here,
Yeah.
then we dry it.
And then you put them.
No, you have to dry it that it is not fresh. If it is too fresh,
It's not good.
you get a lot of termites, and it will even actually kill the tree.
Oh.
So if it is too fresh, it's not good.
I get. How are your dogs?
Let's go and see them.
But you don't release them, right? Because they'll end up making a mess of themselves.
No, in the night they go out.
It looks so happy. Is a female pregnant?
She was pregnant, but she gave stillbirth.
Oh my word.
But in the night they are released.
Oh, good.
Then they go on night journey. Huh? Huh? You go on night journey, huh, my friend? Hmm? You like the night, huh? Oh.
See, you're doing some bananas. This place will be a lot better for your bananas.
See, now here I have some plantain,
Oh,
and I really like the movement of this plantain.
yes.
And I put that fish in each tree. What I
see.
like about this plantain, look
Okay.
at the way it shoots. between this and this, you see 10 centimeter almost.
Yes.
You see that?
Yeah.
And it's thick.
Exactly.
And when I got it, it was only nothing. It was so small and so tender. I said, the guy has duped me. It's bad.
Oh.
But now you see the growth.
Looks really,
You see
really
growth in
promising.
this one. Yeah?
Yes.
Look at this one. Look at the difference. This is
one
banana. This is plantain, by the way.
Oh.
But see this. All the leaves
They are
are
clustered.
the same, clustered. You don't see that here. You don't see that there. You see the difference? This is a sign of good growth. And most of the plantain actually, they have that sign.
They're doing very well.
And the soil is actually not a good soil. It's almost laterite soil. Sandy, very, very poor soil. But there's one big fish is giving them some food.
I see this what they call them, grasshopper has eaten all of your moringas on this one.
Yeah.
This is not a good sight at all.
No. It will not die, but it is really suffering.
It is. I wonder why they're taking on it more. Oh well, there's another one that's not doing well.
No.
However, others are left.
See. It still come out. You know, also the tree is very strong.
Exactly. It's a very resilient.
See the snail.
See the snails. 2 of them, for that matter.
Here, no, 3. Here, 4. Let me see if my duck like to eat this one.
Well, I doubt it.
Oh, now you see, this is a snail problem. Oh.
I think the snails are doing the damage more than even the grasshopper.
Here, look at them. Oh! Look at the snail.
They're everywhere.
Now you understand what the problem is here. This place is not balanced. If there were birds who can eat the snail,
Oh yes.
you understand?
Oh yes.
So because my place is not balanced. My environment
Yes.
is not settled.
The ecosystem
It's not good.
Indeed, we observed imbalance in the ecosystem and we resorted to handpicking the snails from the moringa. But Willy had other plans. He started to find out if his ducks would perhaps want to eat the snails. I mean, maybe in some way we could create some balance in the ecosystem. I had my doubts though, and let's see how that happened.
It would be nice to see if the ducks will find the snails a good meal.
And they have to come here and start predating.
Exactly.
If they know, if they find out, they will come here to eat. If they like it, they will.
Yes. But they hardly come this way,
No.
unfortunately, because some years back, or months back, we brought them here. This was supposed to be their home,
Yes, that's true.
and they left this place for a better place.
They stay with the human beings.
Yes. For some weird reasons, they decided to leave a place we thought should be a better habitat for them. What beautiful butterflies you have here.
This is not even up to 5 weeks old.
They're picking up very fast.
See that? See that? Yeah?
Yeah. It's a good place for them.
Hey, Mr. Drake.
A drake that eats everything.
This one is a very good eater. Let me test it on this one. First. Go. Go.
They won't.
Ask her go.
No, this is not. It's not enticing enough for them. Or throw them somewhere.
Wait. Look at them now.
He's trying to, but he can't.
Oh well, it didn't seem like a good meal for the snails because they obviously couldn't break the shells of the snail. Then just afterwards, this happened.
Look at that.
That's a fight for supremacy.
Yes, there are 2 males.
Never seen ducks fighting before. The black guy wins, and it gives him a big chase.
The black one win, hè?
Said, what are you doing around my turret?
Well, hilarious, you'd say.
I want to learn. You still want to mess around my territory, I see. Oh yes. So, I know your plans. You want to take the turn and come to Mount?
Well, a very funny one there. But then we left there only to find a duck that was still sitting on some eggs. Willy seems really excited about the prospect of having some ducklings in the coming days. Yeah, we headed straight to the Plant Nursery, and Willy actually wanted to tell me something. I'm sure you find it very interesting also.
What's going on here, sir?
So, you know, all our land, we used our own nursery, tree nursery,
Interesting.
to occupy all the trees there, but we still have a lot. This one actually, they came too late, the seeds.
Okay.
That is mahogany. And it came out fantastically well, almost, I would say 90 plus.
This is interesting.
But there's one thing I understand with the tree nursery.
Okay.
The trees which are ready to plant, if you don't plant them and they overstay,
Yes.
they are useless.
How?
For example, this one now, this one, it has gone so big, it has gone through the root.
Wow.
You see? You see?
It's gone into the ground.
Yeah, I leave it now because I need a few trees to give it some cover.
Oh yeah, so that was the high point of our trip to the Suleja Embankment Dam in Niger State on the 4th day of July 2023. It was indeed a very, very heartwarming experience for me. I mean, there's never a dull moment with Mr. Willy. It's nice to know you're there and you're following our channel. Please stick around for more exciting content. Till the next time we come your way.